boys and girls. It's Mrs. Kim from the Harborfields Library. I really miss you guys, and today I thought it would be nice to try to do something fun with you, and so I have chosen to make a fairy garden. I hope you enjoy doing this with me. A fairy garden is really easy to make because really what you're doing is you're going to take stuff that you have lying around the house and just use the creativity in your brain to create something pretty or cool or fun. Now, basically the container could be anything. We have this old pot that I used to have, but I'm not going to use that today. You can even use a flower pot, but I love that one, but that one's just a little bit too small. Or you can use something like this. But just make sure that if you're going to use real dirt and you want to use real seeds, you want to make sure that there's a few holes on the bottom so water can drain. Anyway, so I'm picking this and I am going to put a little bit more dirt in here. Okay, put the dirt in. All right, so this is basically the property of the fairy garden. Okay, now once we have that, I decided, well, there's different kinds of houses that you can use. You can buy one like this in the store that's already made, or you can make your own, which I decided to do. So what I did is I found a piece of bark and I glued some ivy leaves onto it, and hopefully it stays. Okay, so far so good. All right, excellent. And then I drew a little door, and if you want to draw, I also love to use these paint pens, which are terrific and they work on any surface. Okay, so this is where the actual house will go. Now, as far as like a little pathway or the steps, I decided to make little clear pebbles that will lead the pathway along with some regular buttons. Okay. Good thing is this doesn't have to be any kind of rhyme or reason. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's set that like that. Okay. Now, then I decided, because I was having so much fun with the ivy leaves, that I would take a couple of clothespins and make a nice little hammock for one of the gnomes. Okay, so he's gonna go right there and he can lay right there and take a nap. All right, then I found some old Lincoln logs, which I decided to make a little welcome sign. So I'll put that there. All right, one of my favorite things to do is to make little rocks and paint on them. So I made this and I am going to make that be part of the little garden. And I'll put that right there. Okay, so now we also have this wonderful thing, which is an old skateboard, which belongs to my son, but he never uses it anymore. So I'm gonna put that right here, and I am gonna have one of the little fairies hanging out on it. Okay, just like that. All right. Then, here's a little frog. He's taking a bath in a piece of watermelon. He's really cute. Have him down here. All right. Now, sometimes you might put something down and say, oh wait, that might be too big, because like this is Norm. And he has one arm, but he is the property owner. So he can go right there. But he might be a little bit too big, but I think he's cute looking. Also, you might want to take things that are in blooming right now, like these forsythias. Just remember that when in a few days they're going to start drying out, so they'll still be very beautiful, but they will just look different. So here, so this guy can be in the shade. Just try to start creating a little life for your little garden, like he's taking a nap. And then we have some dried flowers over here, which are just wonderful to use to add some pops of color. This one's kind of Dr. Seuss-ish. Put it there. And let's see, here's another one. Could be next to the little girl. And oh, can't forget the most important part. This is Daisy the guard dog. Daisy is gonna be standing right there, watching guard of everything. So really, your imagination There's no limit to what you can do. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I really look forward to seeing you guys when we open again soon. Thank you so much.